Hey, Paul here with the best drummer in the world.com. I'm standing here with Joe Stickney of Bear in Heaven. Fantastic set yesterday, Joe.
Thanks, man. You were there?
Yes,
Awesome.
really enjoyed it. All right, well, tell us about your approach to playing with this band. It's a really unique sound. There's only 3 guys on stage, but it's a really big sound. How do you guys achieve that?
Well, achieving the big sound, a lot of that comes from using like triggers and I don't know, it's like we're all sort of, we had 4 people in the band and lost one of them, so instead of having like 2 people playing synthesizers on stage, it switched over to where I'm like sometimes triggering like a sample that one of the synth players played, or sometimes the guitar player is triggering something. But yeah, I don't know, man, we just try and fill out the space, you know?
Yeah. One song in particular, I'm sorry, it's not Lovesick. You keep the left hand going.
Oh yeah,
notes.
You Do You.
You Do You.
Yeah.
Great drum part, man. Can you tell me about coming up with that?
Yeah, I think that was actually like, I had a different beat that I played for a band, and I recorded the song in the band, and it was sort of like, I was doing a lot of stuff where I'd just like sort of switch back and forth, like ride floor tom, you know, so it's like the quarter notes on the ride, and then I just sort of like, I don't know, we were playing this song that was only like originally like just for like a bridge in the song, and we eventually just like wiped out all the other beats in the song, trying to sort of simplify things, because we went through a long period where it was just like, I don't know, like, you know, 6 or 7 totally different beats in a song, and got sort of overly complicated, so we were trying to strip stuff down. But I've been thinking about like just sort of like the overlapping rhythms, trying to make it sound like there's a couple of drummers playing a beat, but a couple of drummers playing simple beats rather than like keeping it overly complicated.
Beautifully executed, man. I really love that drum part. After playing for 19 years, what would you say are your drumming strengths?
I don't know, man. I feel like I played with a lot of people. I used to be like a super busy drummer back when I was playing in college, and got kind of bagged on by when people would come out to shows and like write for the local papers and stuff like that, you know? Like, be like, yeah, the drummer plays way too much. But and I started playing with a lot of people. My friend Paul is a good example, Paul Duncan. I was playing with him for years. And he always, like, I don't think he likes the drums that much in general, you know, so he was always getting me to play less and less.
Yeah.
And so with this band, I sort of like have tried to figure out how to play beats that sound, you know, like they're not overly complicated, but it's still like interesting enough to me to keep me from being too busy, you know, so it's like just doing like a lot of strange cymbal and hat patterns, but keeping like sort of a steady pulse to the whole thing.
Who's someone else that you think does that well?
I mean, I think just like the whole South American continent. A lot of stuff coming out of Mali. It's like there's like just all these beats that are like real, like sort of like nice driving rhythms, sort of reminiscent of, you know, who else does it really well is like a lot of the krautrock drummers, like like Jackie from Ken is like total idol of mine. But yeah, just sort of driving, repetitive, nice groove, but like not overly complex.
Sure. Cool, man. Anyone else you're excited about checking out this weekend?
Oh yeah, man. I'm really excited to see Pavement. I'm really excited to see local natives, Caspacombs, girls, all kinds of stuff. This is a good day.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Joe, thank you so much for taking your time out today.
My pleasure.
One of the best drummers in the world, right here. Bestdrumintheworld.com. Thanks.
Thank you.